back to my channel, Teacher Heart Loves TV. So, I am going to do another top 10 thing, another Monster High related thing, because I'm on Monster High this month with me doing the Monster High Readathon on my other channel, the BookTube, under the Witchy Reader. If you guys want to go subscribe there, if you're a fan of books as well as TV. I've been in a big Monster High mood lately. I still haven't played my video game. I mean, I have played it, but like not this month. But I did want to play a little bit this month. But oh well. I've been having a Monster High marathon. I'm getting close to being done with it, and I do want to finish it before the end of the month. The movies, and I'm thinking about watching the websites. I mean, I've seen some of them before, but I haven't actually finished the websites. So I'm thinking about actually giving them a try. But I haven't read the Monster High books though, but I did complete all the Monster High prompts from the Monster High Readathon. So, but anyways, this is a Monster High related video because I am so obsessed. Top 10 Draculaura and Clawdeen moments, because I love their friendship. It's my favorite friendship, despite besides the group as a the group friendship. But I absolutely love their friendship, and I'm gonna do top 10 moments between them. So, number 10 is Draculaura trying to get Clawdeen a date. So this would be in Ghoul's Rule. Draculaura really wanted to double date with her bestie, so she was trying to get her to go on a date. It didn't end well, and Clawdeen did get a little mad at Draculaura, but you know, Draculaura's heart was in the right place. And yeah, so number 9, we have Clawdeen accepting Draculaura's relationship with Claw. So this was in the webisodes. Like I said, I haven't watched all the webisodes, but I have seen a few. And I did see the ones revolving around Draculaura and Claw's relationship when it first became a relationship, and Clawdeen's reaction to it. She kind of did something mean to Draculaura, you know, showing meat to Draculaura, knowing that was causing her fate, which isn't the best thing Clawdeen has done to her best friend, but then she ended up and then Claude ended up yelling at her, and Claudine went to Draculaura, who was crying in the restroom, and apologized and said that even though she doesn't really understand why the two of them would date, she would accept them because she wants them to be happy. Number 8, they're best friends. So this was just a small little scene that I kind of liked because it showed how close they are, because they're like best friends. They're like, this was in Fight On, when the other vampires and werewolves were going to the school for the first time, and Frankie was like, I know that there's been tensions in the past, but look at Draculaura and Clawdeen, for instance, they're best friends. And then the vampires werewolves growled at them as they huddled together, like, I don't like the way they're looking at us. I love their friendship. Number 7, Clawdeen telling Draculaura what she needs to do. This was what real best friends will call you out when you're being an idiot, and that's something Clawdeen did for Draculaura when in 16 Wishes, when she had started hanging out with Valentine, and she basically told her that she has to make a choice, that she can have it both ways, and that Claude is a really nice guy and doesn't deserve this, and it was really sweet. 6, right? Yeah. Clawdeen trying to get Draculaura and Claude back together. So despite the rocky beginning and her not liking them together at first, I almost said, what? Okay, I almost said 16 wishes. First of all, it's 13 wishes, and it's oh my gosh, maybe it's because of 1600, but I don't know. It's called Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love? But did I say 16 wishes last time too? I don't know. I don't know where my head is at today. Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love is Draculaura was under Valentine's mind control, and so she thought she was in love with him, and then Claude was under the Cupid's arrow influence, so he thought he was in love with Cupid, and Claudine was trying so hard to get the two of them back together. I really like the conversation where he was trying to snap Claude out of whatever spell he was under, and she was like, what about Draculaura? And he's like, well, she seems happy too, and he's like, she's in danger, and then she looks back at Draculaura, and you could just see how much she cares about her and how scared she is of losing her forever. And it's just so sweet. And the fact that she was trying to get them back together despite not like wanting them together in the first place, it shows she comes a long way. Number 6, No. Number 5, apologizing at the dance. So this is in Ghoul's Rule at the end at the Halloween dance. Draculaura was looking at Clawdeen's costume, I think, and then Clawdeen walked over and said that she overreacted, and Draco was like, no, I shouldn't have pushed you, and then they both apologized, and it was really sweet. They hugged, and it was just such a sweet moment. Number 4, Clawdeen comforting Draculaura. So Clawdeen comforts Draculaura a lot when she's upset and starts crying. I know in Friday Night Frights when Claude had upset her, she ran to her ghoul friends, and it was Clawdeen she ran to, and Clawdeen like rubbed her back and comforted her, and it was so sweet. Where am I? 3, Clawdeen pretending to be injured. So this was also in Friday Night Frights. At the end, Clawdeen got hurt, and so they did a timeout for the game, and then Claude asked if she needed to be put out, but then she saw Draculaura, who was all hurt and sad because she thought she was useless. She didn't think she was good enough to be a part of the team because she wasn't the greatest skater. And Claudine pretended to be injured, and Claude was like, "Are you sure?" And then they put Draculaura in there, and they all believed in her, which was really sweet. But then later on, when the trophy got knocked off, I think it was a trophy, Claudine quickly skated to it, and Draculaura was like, "Claudine, your ankle seems fine now." And she's like, "You know what a fast healer I am." And she's like, "Right, thanks." I almost got that word for word. I did just watch that movie the other day, so that's probably why. But yeah, it was such a sweet moment. She wanted to boost her best friend's confidence. It was sweet. Number 2, Draculaura getting into the lamp to save Claudine. I know she wasn't the only one. Gulia and Frankie got into the lamp too, but Draculaura wanted to save her best friend, so and even though usually doing something that dangerous would scare her, she was avid into she was wanted to go in the lamp to save Claudine because that is her best friend, and it's sweet. I can't speak today. Honorable mentions: Draculaura thinking Claudine was pro werewolf and anti vampire. This was in Fright On, when vampires werewolves were splitting up and all this, and Claude wasn't being himself, and Draculaura and him got into a huge fight. Then she sees Claudine with a Wear Pride flyer and not realizing that she had taken it from Halloween just moments ago, and Draculaura got upset because she was like, first my boyfriend, now my best friend, and it was just upsetting. But Claudine trying to find Draculaura when she went missing. And then that was honorable mention. So number 1, Claudine sacrificing herself to save Draculaura. So this was in Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love. Torlai was shooting those arrows at everyone, making everyone fall in love with the wrong people, and but they had to get the bow, break it to save Claude and Cupid, so that Claude can save Draculaura, because they realized that Claude's love was the only thing that could save Draculaura. So Claudine used herself as bait so that she can distract Torlai, so they can sneak up and get that bow away from her. And she knew it was risky. She knew the what could happen, but she didn't care. All that mattered was saving her best friend, which is the sweetest thing ever, and I love it. But yeah, I was just like, oh, I love their friendship so much. And Claudine did get shoot with the arrow, but luckily, Frankie was able to get it, the bow, shortly after and break it, breaking everyone's spells, and which means Claude as well, and he was able to free Draculaura, which is good. I love their friendship so much, and I just, it's so beautiful, and I love how close they are, and it is my favorite friendship in the entire franchise of movies, and I love it so much, as you can tell. But yeah, so that's all for this video. Please like and subscribe and comment your favorite Draculaura and Clawdeen moments down below. I love to hear them, because I would love to talk to more people about Draculaura and Clawdeen's friendship. So that's all for this video, and I'll talk to you guys later.